your second stimulus update, stimulus, COVID-19, and presidential update for Friday, October 16th. The $1,200 stimulus checks are very close to passing, and the pressure is heavier than ever on Nancy Pelosi. Her own party is pressuring her to go for the new $1.8 billion stimulus. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell is saying the Senate will be working on standalone bills next week. Trump responded McConnell's standalone bill strategy by saying, "Go big or go home." Meaning, like, what are you doing, Mitch? What are you thinking about? We can't waste our time on with taxpayer money, Mitch. If Nancy won't go with the $1.8 trillion bill, do you think she's going to pass all these smaller bills that you're about to waste your time on? Big news. First confirmed reinfection cases of COVID-19 have been recorded, and cases of COVID-19 are still on the rise. This week's Senate hearing to vote Coney Barrett as Supreme Court Justice ended yesterday. Lastly, Joe Biden is leading Trump in the polls. Are the polls a good source to determine who wins the election? Let me know what you think. My name is Teresa Von Regan, and welcome back, and thank you for being part of the family. If you are new, welcome and thank you for tuning in. Please consider subscribing and joining the family. It's free, and I give you nonpartisan updates that save you time. Comment below and introduce yourself and where you're from. I love to see what states are being represented. Before we move on, I have a free gift for you. Get a free stock from Webull valued up to $1,400 when you deposit $100. And let me know what stock you get in the comments below. The Webull link is in the description of this video. There are basically 3 active bills that are in the race for the stimulus package. The first bill is the $2.2 trillion CARES Act 2.0. You can check out the details of this video right here. This is Nancy Pelosi's baby, and a big contention with this bill is giving stimulus to those who are not citizens and the amount of money for state and local government. The next bill that's in the running is the March to Common Grounds Act. I love this bill because it was a collaboration between Democrats and Republicans. I like this bill a lot because it was a nice collaboration between both parties. Check out the details of this bill here. This was a $1.5 trillion bill that had a trigger for a third stimulus in March of 2020. The newest bill is the $1.8 trillion proposal from the White House. Yesterday, Steven Mnuchin said he won't let differences over COVID testing derail the stimulus. He agreed to increase testing funds to $75 billion and go with the Democrats' national testing strategy. This increased the White House stimulus bill to $1.88 billion. Still, one of the biggest contentions with this bill is how much is being given to state and local government. Nancy Pelosi wants $417 billion, and the new $1.88 trillion bill only gives $300 billion for state and local government. Check out this video to learn more about the $1.88 trillion White House stimulus bill. This is the highest Republican stimulus proposal as of yet. Their proposal went from $1 trillion to now $1.8 trillion. And today, President Trump said, and CNN reported, "I'm willing to go higher than the $1.8 trillion stimulus package offered by his administration," even though Republicans on Capitol Hill have already thrown cold water on the idea. Trump told Fox Business' Stuart Varney this morning that he does think there's a chance a stimulus deal could pass before the election, despite the dwindling time and stalled talks. Check out this video to see the different timelines of how stimulus could pass before the election and when will you get your money. Yesterday was the last day of the Senate hearing to confirm Coney Barrett. Kamala Harris, Vice President nominee, grilled Coney Barrett over a number of issues the last 2 days. A few included, is the climate control change happening, and is it a threat, and does voting discrimination still happen? Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell says that Barrett has enough votes to become the Supreme Court Justice and be confirmed. The confirmation vote is scheduled to happen on October 22nd. COVID-19 cases continue to rise in the U.S. On October 15th, cases hit well over 50,000 in one day. We have been seeing an increase since mid-September when cases were around 35,000 a day. Deaths are up to over 216,000, and total reported U.S. COVID cases are close to 8 million. There was a recent article that I found very fascinating that said they traced the first reinfection COVID cases in the U.S. A 25-year-old man from Nevada and a 42-year-old man from Virginia have tested positive for COVID about 2 months after their initial COVID cases. This article was posted on October 12th, and in my personal family, my father-in-law has been battling COVID and the side effects of COVID for over 6 months. He was first infected in April and was retested and reinfected in July. This article baffles me because the government is spending so much money on tracing, and why was my father-in-law's case not reported as one of the first reinfected cases? Both cases of my father-in-law's COVID-19 were in hospitals, so it definitely should have been reported. This is very interesting to me and shows me that the contact tracing is not doing a great job. We are only 18 days from the presidential election, and NBC reported that with less than 3 weeks before the election day, Joe Biden maintains a double-digit national lead over President Donald Trump, with 6 in 10 voters saying that the country is on the wrong track and that it is worse off than it was 4 years ago. However, if you remember in 2016, Hillary Clinton was winning in the polls and Trump still won. Let me know what you think of the polls. Are they accurate? This is only one poll example. Other polls have varying information, and all I can say about the election is, God help our country and may the best man win. This completes your stimulus package and news update for Friday, October 16th. I will be continuing to follow the stories and more to come this week. Please tune in. If you want streamlined, nonpartisan news that saves you time, don't forget to like, smash that subscribe, and if you made it to the end, drop me your favorite emoji. Bye for now.